Hello everyone and welcome to this new video of Stories, Path of Destinies.
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you'd catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
Okay. It's kind of racist though. So could you not say that ever again? I'm just joking. As long as it's a joke, honestly, it's fine. Humor doesn't kill. Taking humor seriously does kill though.
Boy, someone has spent a lot of money for a graduation present.
Energy on kill level 2? Oh yes! Is there going to be a ship where I can hook onto? Yes! Oh, that's fun.
The council speaker was on the deck, bleeding. Why was she even here? They found our base, she croaked.
Jesus Christ!
The council, all dead. We must surrender. No, we can still win this, said Renato. I have the Sky Ripper. He would be a real hero and save the day, even when all appeared to be lost. You're a good boy, said the speaker. And
All
then
these
she
particles.
died.
Well, rest in peace. Though I barely knew. I've actually never heard of her in the game. So, yeah. Tough luck. I'm not even sure I know your name. Ouch! Ouch! Why do I keep attacking them? Is it a sword? Is it a key? It's a keyblade.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Wait. I'm pretty sure this was a Kingdom Hearts reference. Cool, the Sky Reaper kills things. Great. I was already able to do that without it.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
I don't get it. Why tic-tac-toe? You mean the platform? Boom to your doom! Hey, wait, what?
He fired the Sky Ripper. With a tremendous whoosh,
It's like a
the
small
Emperor's
Death
flagship
Star.
went up in flames. And for good measure, he played the beam around it, setting all the other nearby Imperial ships on fire too. And he watched them burn. The few remaining rebels gave a cheer. And then they stopped cheering. There was a hole in the air. A blackness, like a tear in a parchment.
I created the black hole?
Blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger. Crates were falling off shipwrecks
Whoops.
upwards into the hole. And the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror as it poured into the ravenous hole. He guessed that somewhere behind that ever-widening hole were gods that had long been exiled. But it didn't really matter. Time was done for here, and soon it was. And just like that, he was alive again, and back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar. The book was still open before him. So, the book was a portal. It took you to the future, when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he'd learned another true thing. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
So he does know how things
But he
work.
was starting to feel like he was
He's
getting
not
the
only a
hang of
victim
this.
of this book.
There was a way through to victory. He could feel it. He just had to keep running the Path of Destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell into it. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renata knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong.
Yeah.
But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis Stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing.
Nah, fuck Lapino.
Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Let's go for the Iblis Stone.
Island
And
was
finally,
one
the
swept
desert
desert.
level.
No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis Stone. It sounded ominous.
So I'm going to meet
It sounded powerful.
new enemies?
If the Emperor was searching for it,
Really?
it must be dangerous.
I'm
And
pretty
so,
sure I'm just going to meet
Renato
more
went
ravens.
ostrich hunting.
Switch something? Really? I'm going to do that? Okay.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood,
Now it's
a
rabbit
jewel
season.
only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis Stone? Long hidden in the buried temple, another ancient item that was only resurfacing now, drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
This place looks great. Finally, some new environment.
This chest had teaspoons stolen from every inn in Boreas. Oh, and something more useful.
Can I upgrade my sword? Enough water essence, but not enough ore. Wait, so the Iblis ending would just be me getting mad with power.
Especially after being buried for millennia. Was this some sort of trap?
Yes, it's a trap. The stone wants to be found, so it can control its host. Ouch! Ouch!
Ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late. It wasn't his fault. They looked so breakable.
No, I want to break this. Great, now I'm reminded of Dragon Rustagon. Not that it's a bad thing, but I seriously want to play Wind Waker right now. But I can't, thanks to Nintendo. Honestly, you remember the war between Sega and Nintendo? Honestly, Sega has won. They allow you to make videos of their content. Ouch!
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
I am a friend, don't worry. Oh. Find the stone. You have been chosen in this critical mission for your ability to follow orders to the letter without question. Do not believe the naysayers. Your score in the intelligence test is only proof that you are better geared than anyone else to follow orders. Take pride in knowing that I, your Emperor, have handpicked you for this mission. Follow the instructions to the letter. Always travel in pairs. Do not look at the engravings in the wall. Do not lose the hermetic box. When you find the stone, immediately place it in the box and seal the box. If you hear a voice in your head, ignore it. Remember, the temple is haunted, obviously. This is an old temple dedicated to an old evil god. There were blood sacrifices. Of course, it would be haunted. Ignore the voice in your head. Remember, ghosts cannot hurt you, but they will try to confuse you. When you hear a voice, take the drowsy pill. If you meet another soldier with a stone and it is not in the hermetic box, immediately spray them with drowsy gas. Find the stone, put it in the box, seal the box, and most important of all, find the stone. Okay. So something tells me they're not really smart.
A road less traveled. This could be fun. If it wasn't fatal, that is.
It's not fatal. If I could fall in this game, that would be a game changer. Thanks, I could not move. Ouch! No, dodge, dodge! Thanks. No! Why did you attack him?
Building these
Man, fuck the
platforms
auto
was
aim
so
in this game.
expensive, they'd run out of budget for guardrails.
Ouch! I'm going to die.
He'd once been a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. What was his name again?
Hook. The gems. Do I have to equip the level 2? Oh no, it got level 2. How do I increase the level of this one though? I don't know.
Reynardo was running out of ideas. Zenobia loved him to death. The Sky Ripper destroyed everything. And Lapino, a filthy traitor. Using a stone name for an evil god seemed unwise. But what else was there? The new pathway made Reynardo curious.
Ouch! Energy on kill. More? Yes! Thank you. Fuck my eyes, honestly. Can I? Nope. Perfect. What is this? Stunning dash. Dashing through an enemy will also stun him and knock him down. And not that useful. Yeah, let's take that one. Freeze time for everyone but Reynardo when countering an attack at the last second. Lasts a few seconds. Ooh, that's great! Should have upgraded that before. That sounds a little bit overkill though, but man, that sounds fun. Ouch!
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Can you make even more references to other video games, please? I mean, a little bit of references is fun. But now that's just getting overkill, okay?
Cannon traps. Also, who reloaded these things anyway?
They're
You
magic.
didn't figure that part out.
Nobody reloads them. Ghibli stone.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made
wrong.
solid.
We can see it reflect light.
He picked it up. Who said that?
Can you make me morph? Make me a Power Rangers?
Eager. Thirsty.
No.
That seemed tempting and terribly wrong.
Yes.
Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Renato wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. Get to the core, said the stone anxiously.
So obviously, if I go take the core, this is probably the Sky Reaper course, but this is obviously the Iblis Stone course. So let's go with that.
Was he listening to a talking rock? Ah, but the rock had a point.
Whoa, why did you put it there?
Turn him into a powerful warrior. He could defeat the Emperor.
I got a
with the
stomach
very
China.
weapon the wicked old toad had sought for himself. To be a hero, you had to sacrifice old friends sometimes, especially when they've become enemies.
But that doesn't make sense. If he learns from every other story, he knows Zenobia is not an enemy. So yeah, you're kind of not making sense for the sake of offering me multiple choices.
As he placed the
game.
impossibly black crystal in his gauntlet, Renato had a sudden vision. Charred fields covered in dead ravens below a black sun. Was it the time of the lost gods before the transcendent emperor?
Am I becoming more powerful?
It whispered. Take the power. He could feel the stone's hunger for souls, its thirst for blood. All right, I get it. This was going to be interesting.
You enjoyed the killing. I think I already took that path. Probably not. Who cares? This was just a chest, so it's okay. Then just 4.
Well, they really needed to redecorate anyway.
Can you stop commenting every time I break something, though? Please. There's no point in even using the hook during any fight.
The ravens on Zenobia's island were no match for Renato.
That was great.
Stones sucked out their souls, and with each death, he felt stronger. Take the power, the stone told him.
Can I grab something? Yeah, 100. That's a lot. I'm not going to have a fully upgraded
Hero sword.
sword.
Firewall. Fire extinguisher.
Ha! Funny you already said that though. Oh yeah, that's it. Attack speed level 2. Yes, thank you. I attack even faster, yeah. Oh wait, my attacks are 20% faster? Is that it? 15. Yeah, I think 20 would have been kind of overkill. Kind of. Not really. Give me 9.
Ronaldo wondered
5.
what he could make with all this ore and essence.
Actually, I can
Oh,
make nothing.
he couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he?
Nice cutting yourself. Come on, just automatically switch the sword.
This chest contained blank passports from 15 countries.
Treasure hunter.
And something useful.
What, passports aren't something useful? I think they're useful. You know, if you like to travel. I don't. Travel takes a lot of money, and a lot that I never had, so yeah. Traveling's not for me.
Hey, why don't you guys fight in groups? Oh, I know. Because there's no I in team.
That's actually quite clever. I never thought of that. So good on you, game. I'm gonna kill you.
Zenobia was waiting for an hour.
My sword,
She was alone,
my sword.
confident as always. Fire danced at the tips of her claws. Are you here to surrender? She seemed as cocksure as he felt. But she didn't know he had the stone. And I've missed you too, love. He chuckled. She spotted the stone and bolted without another word. You
So is that why I laid down my sword?
In your gauntlet just anywhere. What if you dropped one and broke it? Luckily, there was a bench right here.
So I'm going to open that door, get a chest, and upgrade. And this sword is actually the better one.
How we do it, said Bernardo to himself.
Really, game? Dear Zenobia, as you read this letter, you are locked in your chambers, ready to spend your last night before, well, you know, your death. Ah, I will not apologize. I know you are too proud to forgive me. I also know you won't resist reading through You Are a Cat. As much as I have tried to educate you like a proper toad. That's really racist though. Like honestly, you're a dick. That's not even a joke right there, that's just pure racism. You're a dick, dude. I swear to you, and you have to believe me, that I did not plan all this when I adopted you. Yeah, right. You have always been my special little pussy kitten. Oh, that was two. That is why I am writing this now, weeks in advance. I know I will not have the heart to do it in the night of the sacrifice. If I think of you as my daughter, then I may change my mind. You must think I am selfish, and yes, I am a selfish, sad little toad that is afraid to die. But what I am doing will ultimately serve the greater good. The greater good. Seriously, can you guys stop saying the greater good? I mean, Hot Fuzzy is a really good movie, but stop saying the greater good. I'm kind of getting sick of mentioning it. I want the power. I want it all. And so I will keep my subjects content. Peace for eternity. Even if you hate me now, you can still respect that. You have to. It is the only way I can forgive myself for doing this to you. I will miss you for eternity. Tomorrow, try not to make a scene. Everyone will be watching. Still with love, Bob. I'm sorry, but that was the douchiest letter I've ever read. So, with love my ass, okay? There was no love in that letter. Level 3. 3%. Yeah, like, that's much better. Ouch! Ouch! Sorry, I'm gonna have to kill
Finally,
you.
Renato caught up to her. He had never seen her scared before. At school, she'd been the determined, brave one. Now her eyes were wide, frightened. He didn't like seeing her this way. Kill her, whispered the stone. You cannot win your rebellion without it. Please.
Sorry,
No,
that was my arm.
said Zenobia. Not that way. Oh, they had been so close once. Could he really feed her soul to his demonic gem? But if he
I still
spared
get a
her,
choice?
he would not get the full power of the stone. Oh, how could he be the hero he wanted to be?
I can't, so sorry, I have to kill
With
you.
a flick of his wrist, he slashed Zenobia's throat. Her eyes widened even more. And then the light went out of them. Renato felt amazing. Power was rushing into him like water from a burst dam. Oh, such brilliance, exulted the Iblis stone. Tasty. He felt a bit bad about killing her. He was pretty sure she
You don't
still loved
say.
him. But needs must when the devil drives. Renato returned to the Farfarer and set a course for the Nexus. The Empire had a communication outpost there. He could call the Emperor directly. It was time to seize the outpost and let the Emperor know what he had done.
Wait, really? I don't get another choice? Oh yeah, I already made my choice. Right. Again, this place really...
The Nexus.
Bring it!
Beautiful. He never realized how beautiful.
Oh, that's the Nexus.
Everything
Oh.
glowed. The wind was so sweet. The sun so soft. The stones so warm. The black raven feathers. Black feathers. Suddenly, his eyes are filled with them. He's falling through smoke under a dead sun. A voice calls him home. Is this a vision? Whose? Is it the time of the lost gods? for the future. No, Captain. Bernardo now was killing his way to the Imperial outpost and challenging the Emperor from there. What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
Isn't it what would you do? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Stories, the Path of Destinies, and see you all next time for the next episode, which will probably be the last one. We'll see. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and see you. Bye bye.
Come on, beat it up. Get up.